What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Laker fam?
Laker fans!
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'.
But it's purple, hard as well, baby.
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go! Hurling go!
This is Diane's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
Gonna hate her like who won?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'.
It's all purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.
Let's go, baby! What it do? What it do? What it do? Lakers crew, purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It's Lakers over everything. Salute to all of you. Top of the morning. To all of you. What we got, what we got, what we got. Let's get straight to it, man. Nathaniel Crenshaw said Lakers will bounce back and win the series. I'm right there with you. I'm not worried at all. We're going to talk all about it. Talk all about it. What up, Reg Dog? Top of the morning. LOE, tough loss. But we will adjust. No more three-guard lineups. Facts, facts, facts. We're going to talk all about it. CK, salute to you, my brother. Salute, salute, salute to all of you. Lakers Nation, how y'all feeling this morning? Of course, we know the Western Conference Finals kicked off last night. Lakers Nuggets game 1. Lakers took they took the L, but it's all good. I'm not too worried about it, man. I'm really not. Now the first half was tough, right? It was tough. The Lakers saw themselves down big, right? Going to the third quarter, I think at a point they were down by 25 big ones, 25 points. Denver played a perfect first half, man. That opening quarter was perfect, especially from Jokic. Salute to Jokic, man. The man balled out. He had himself a game. And it wasn't a fluke. He's been doing this all postseason long. The Minnesota series, the Phoenix Suns series, and he's going to do it again this series. So salute to him, man. He lost that MVP, and he's taking it out on the league. So it's all good, though. We're up for the challenge. We all know what happened, man. We saw it. Lakers getting blown out. They made the adjustments. Let's rewind a little bit. Of course, my boy Reg Dog, he mentioned it, that three-guard lineup. Let me talk about that really fast. Now, to Darvin Ham's defense, with the three-guard lineup, one, it did work against Golden State, but two, the two times that we've beaten, we played Denver 4 times this year. It was a split 2-2. The 2 times we beat them, it was with a small lineup. Now, granted, it was the older team. We haven't played Denver since the trade deadline, post trade deadline, so it was that older roster, right? But when we beat them, it was with a small lineup. Um, so Darvin just went. He went to what he knew, I guess. And a lot of teams that beat Denver, it's with a smaller lineup. So to Darvin Ham's defense, I will say that. Now, also let's keep in mind it is Darvin Ham's first Western Conference Finals game, man. So let's cut him a little bit of slack. I know we don't got a lot of slack to cut, for losses, and we out. But again, I just wanted to come to Darvin Ham's defense there. Now, of course, we know it did not work last night, right? It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Ain't no denying that. Ain't no going around it. But Darvin Ham did figure it out. He figured it out kind of late. It was too late, right? But he did make that in-game adjustment. Now, in the playoffs, a lot of coaches, they don't like to make in-game adjustments. They don't like to deal their hand. We know it's a chess match. It's not the NCAA tournament. It's not one and done. It's the best out of four. So that being said, you kind of want to keep some things you figure out, or some things you may have in your mind, you get a better sense of things when you're standing on the sideline and you're watching, right? So I think Darvin didn't really want to go to it. I think he wanted to wait and roll it out game two, with Rui on Jokic and all that stuff, right? And AD being that weak side defender, all that. But he went on ahead and did it, and we saw the result of it. It was an entirely different game. Jokic had an entirely different half. He only grabbed 4 rebounds, and I don't think he scored over 10 points in that second half, particularly in the fourth quarter. So we saw the Lakers, they got it all the way down to a 3-point ball game. LeBron took that horrible 3, right? Everybody's talking about it, that bad 3. And we ended up losing the game. But we saw the difference. So that's why I'm very optimistic about game 2 and the rest of the series, man. Let's see what y'all talking about really fast. Hold on. What we got? Nathaniel says, Lakers over everything. I'm a diehard Lakers fan forever. Love you, Lakers fan. Salute to you, bro. Same here, man. You see, it's Lakers over everything, baby. Yes. That's the only thing that matters here. CK says, step too slow with adjustments. By that time, it was too late. Right. Now, that, and then also, man, Denver played a damn near perfect ball game, man. I mean, damn near perfect. Like, let's call a spade a spade. They credit to them, they shot the ball. They shot the ball, man. They shot the lights out, right? And then they played perfect basketball, man. There were so many possessions. I literally have it in my head about a good 5 or 6 possessions where the Lakers played perfect defense. Perfect defense, man. In Denver, with seconds left and a shot clock, they throw up these miracle shots and they hit them. That was happening a lot last night, man. A lot from not only Jokic, right? Jokic had that halftime, half-court buzzer beater shot. AD was playing great defense on him. He just threw it up and went in. Jamal Murray had a couple of shots like that. So, yeah, man, they were playing some perfect basketball, man, and they had some shots to go in. If those shots don't go in, I'm not saying you miss all of them, but if a few of them don't go in, it's a different story. So it wasn't just the adjustments to me, the small lineup. That's what everybody blamed it on. It was a lot more that went into that. Now, obviously, that was the biggest thing, right? And it was evident because when we switched that up, that's when we got back into the ball game. But it was a lot of other things as well. One thing in particular I want to talk about was double teaming Jokic. Man, you cannot do that. You either got to let Jokic score, or you got to let him pass the ball. You can't let that man do both. And he did both last night. 34 points and 14 assists. You cannot let Jokic score 34 points and, pass the ball like that. You got to keep him down to 9 or 10 assists, man. And you say, oh, but what's the difference between 9 and 10 and 14? It's a big difference, man, because 4 or 5 assists, that's a big difference. That is a huge difference. Some of those are 3-pointers. So that's a lot of points right there. So you can't let him do both. And we let him do both last night. And a lot of that was because we were double teaming them. Okay, you got AD on him from the jump. I'm not a fan of that. Now, of course, down the stretch, and a a lot of times throughout the ball game, AD is going to be on him. But we saw last night, I prefer putting someone else, a wing on him. One of those guys, Rui Hachimura, for example. You put him on him and let AD play that weak side defense. I'll talk about that in a second. But, we were double teaming Jokic when AD was on him, and Jokic was just finding, he was finding an open man. He's very, very smart. We were lazy with our double teams. We weren't disguising anything, and it was just bad, man. And Jokic is going to eat that apart. He's a high IQ basketball player. He's a high IQ basketball player, and you got to disguise that. You got to switch it up. You can't have just AD on him in a double team, but you got to switch those coverages up because Jokic is going to see. He's going to see that, and he's going to kill you. And he did that last night. So stop double teaming Jokic. When AD is on Jokic, stop double teaming him. That's like you got Deion Sanders on one side, prime Deion Sanders on one side of the field. You're not going to double over there. You're not going to have no safeties over the top. You're going to let Deion do his thing one-on-one. It's the same thing with AD. AD is legit the best defender in the entire NBA, in the world. So let that man play Jokic one-on-one when he's going to be on him. And, everybody else stays glued to their man. You saw it a few times when, even that horrible first half, you saw it. When AD was on Jokic one-on-one, what happened? He blocked a lot of his shots. So stop double teaming. Let AD be AD. You cannot double team Jokic when AD is the primary guy on him because Jokic, he's going to kill you, man, with the pass. He's going to kill you. And we saw that the entire first half, man. Again, the Lakers made the adjustments. They figured it out. But as we mentioned, it was a little bit too little, too late. Let's see. Right there, Reg Dog, man. Now, me personally, I got the Lakers winning the next three. I got the Lakers winning third tomorrow. I got them coming back home, protecting protecting crypto, right? We're undefeated at crypto. I got us winning those two games, and I got us taking a commanding 3-1 lead. Then we go back to Denver. I got Denver winning game 5, and then the Lakers close out in 6. That's my prediction. So, again, the Lakers win tomorrow. They come home, win the next 2. They go up 3-1, go back to Denver, and they drop game 5, and then they come back home and win game 6. That's my prediction, how I got it. I'm not alarmed at all. I mean, I'm not moved. I'm not shocked. I'm not worried. I'm not discouraged at all. I actually had Denver winning game 1. I know the Lakers did win game 1, the first 2 series, Memphis and Golden State, but I had Denver winning game 1 yesterday. Denver, they're dialed in. They're a really good team. And a team you can't take lightly. And, I had the Lakers. I had it been more of a full game for the Lakers. And now I didn't think that the Lakers would be getting blown out, right? But that's what happened. Denver played some perfect basketball. And the Lakers, they didn't adjust. They took a long time to adjust. So it is what it is. But I'm not moved. I'm not down about it at all. Y'all still got Lakers in 6. So I'm right there with you, Reg Dog. LOE, I hope the Celtics don't make the finals. I don't know, man. This could be a good one. That goes down tonight, game 1 tonight, the Eastern Conference Finals. Jimmy Buckets, that man is different in the playoffs, man. Come playoff time, he's a top basketball player, in my opinion. So I kind of want the Celtics to make it because I just want to beat the Celtics, man. I want to beat the Celtics. It's going to be Lakers Celtics in the finals, and we're going to have the winner gets championship banner number 18. We got to break the tie. So me personally, I want all the smoke. I want Boston in there. But, if it's Miami, I'm fine with it. As long as the Lakers are in there, I'm good. I'm good. Ham need to utilize his bench and play Tristan Thompson, Gabriel, and Rui at the 5, and let AD play the 4 so he can play off ball and room on defense. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you about AD playing off ball, but he can do that still playing the 5. We seen it last night. If you got Rui in there, Rui can be a small ball 5 and do his thing. But yeah, man, maybe Tristan Thompson. It's a perfect series from Obama. It's a perfect series from Obama. Now, Mo Bamba was out last night. I don't know what the status is tomorrow night, but Mo Bamba would help us out a lot because you could slide Mo Bamba in there at that 5. You have AD playing at weak side and all that stuff. That's what we're going to have to do against Jokic. Now, you can't do that the entire game. You can't. It's not going to work because Jokic he's too smart for that, right? You can't put Rui or whoever on him the entire game. You have to switch coverages up a lot. So AD's going to have to be there a lot. Rui's going to have to be there a lot. And then whoever else. Now, Gabriel, I don't know, man. I don't. Tristan Thompson. It'll be interesting to see. I think, but I don't think they're going to do it. I think the only way we see that is if AD's in foul trouble, or Rue is in foul trouble, or whatever. But again, like I said, you cannot do that the entire game. You're going to have to switch it up, because Joker's going to realize, oh, I got Rui on me, and he's going to back him up to the paint and all that. Now, of course, you got AD playing the weak side. The thing is, when AD's on Jokic, the entire game. When he's the primary defender on the entire game, it shuts down the rest of our defense, man. AD is a lot better playing, being that middle linebacker or that center fielder or free safety, if you will. Where he's the last, he's the last one to protect the paint. That's how AD gets all his blocks. But when he's on Jokic the entire night, you can't do that. So when all those other guys are cut to the basket, Jokic makes that pass. You don't got nobody there to block the shot. And we saw that a lot in the first half. So I'm confident that they'll make the right adjustments. Again, we did see it last night, and we did see a difference. So yeah, I'm very confident. But what you're saying is right. What all you guys are saying is right. And I think we'll be all right, man. I really do. I really do. I really do. Same prediction for me, LOE. Right. What up, Dontario, man? How you doing, bro? Hold on, guys. My bad.
And he was able to do it, but it was honestly.
What up, Dontario, man? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Nathaniel says, LOE, as long as Lakers win 18, I don't care who comes out the East. Facts. I know a lot of people, they don't want Boston in there. I want all the smoke, man. I want it, man. I want it. The NBA wants it. What's better than Lakers Celtics, man? And just imagine, in our time today, we're all Lakers fans, and we get to experience that one more time, man. Come on, let's get it, man. We don't know when the next time we'll get to experience it is. You go back to 2010 and 2009 and 2010, we got it, and now we can get it again. So I want that, man. I want that. I want to see my boys, take my boys to a game and be like, man, this is basketball right here. Lakers, Celtics, the greatest rivalry in all of sports, man. I want that smoke. I want it, man. But what else, man? How y'all feeling, man? The thing we cannot do, Jokic, yeah, let Jokic be Jokic, whatever. We cannot let Jamal Murray drop 31 on us. KCP dropped 21 on us. We can't do that. Now, we cannot do that. So even game 2, I don't know what the adjustment will be. A lot of people saying, oh, Rui has to start. But I could very well say maybe you got to start Vando, to neutralize Murray, because that was the killer. Murray cannot score 31 points on us. He cannot do that. And D'Lo, his defense was horrible last night. Dennis, his defense was bad last night as well. And Murray killed us, right? He torched us. So maybe you put Vando in there to shut him down. You go back to Vando in the starting lineup, and you got Vando on Murray. Maybe you do that. Now, Dennis, to his credit, last series, he chased Steph around. He balled out. Now, keep in mind, it is Denver. We know the altitude in Denver. It is a huge home court advantage for them. And maybe that's what happened game 1. That altitude and the breathing and all that. Maybe D'Lo and maybe Dennis wasn't ready for that. Dennis defensively, D'Lo offensively, he was really bad. So maybe in game 2 they'll be more acclimated to those elements, right? Their body will be more conditioned to it. I'm not using that as an excuse, but it is something. That is something with playing in Denver. And that comes from the mouths of athletes, who does it. They do say that is something. So I'm hoping it was a little bit of that. In game 2, they'll be better. But again, maybe you start, instead of starting Rui, you start Vando, so Vando can neutralize Jamal Murray, because he cannot score 31 points. He cannot do that. If you got Joker scoring 34 and Murray scoring 31, and then you got KCP chipping in another 21. That's bad, man. That's bad. And even Bruce Brown, they always ball, man. We got it. We can't let everybody ball out like that. We can't. Now, Austin Reeves showed up last night, right? D'Lo was bad, bad. I think he was a minus 25 in the plus minus, so he was horrible. Dennis was bad. Of course, Rui showed up, but we got to have our guys show up. Denver, they're deep like us. They go 8 deep, just like we do. And they got contributions from all their 8 guys last night. So we need our guys to score. Lonnie Walker, he wasn't good last night either. We're going to need a big bounce back from those guys, from all the others. Dontario says, doing good, bro. I'm not bothered at all about last night because we found something that could work in our favor moving forward. I got Lakers facts, bro. Facts, facts, facts. I'm not moved. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried about it. Like you said, we found something out. And now Mark Malone, he's going to make adjustments as well. It's going to be interesting to see what adjustments he makes. But yeah, we did find something, so I'm confident. And Darvin Ham was confident last night in his presser too. He said, "Don't worry, we gonna be all right." He said we're gonna be okay. So yeah. Let's see what he does. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be Rui. He's gonna come out and start Rui, or he's gonna go back to Vando to neutralize Murray. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Now, if he comes out with that same small ball, then we got worried. We got problems, but I don't think he's going to do that. Reds Dog Tatum would be a double agent if we played them. He loves right. And I love me some Tatum, man. I don't say it too often because of that uniform he's wearing. But I think Tatum is destined to be a Laker. He's a Kobe guy. I love me some Tatum. I love it. But man, Tatum dropped 50. What was it? 51, 52, 50, something like that. He dropped a 50 piece in that closeout game the other night against Philly. So, yeah, man, I would love to see Tatum in the finals, bro, playing our Lakers. If D'Lo not hitting that shot, he's unplayable. Right. And not only was he not hitting the shot, the nigga wasn't playing no type of defense last night, man. He was trash, man. It was another one of those inconsistent D'Lo games. Again, I'm going to chalk it up as it being in Denver. His body wasn't ready for it. So let's see how he bounces back tomorrow night. I'm not gonna write him off yet, but I'm watching D'Lo with a close eye. I got my eye on D'Lo because D'Lo wants that money, and we're gonna need you to show up like Austin. Austin wants that money too. Austin's gonna get the money. Austin is showing up, night in and night out. Even if it's a slow start, he picks it up. But D'Lo, yeah, man, you got to be better, bro. You got to. This is the Western Conference Finals. You got to be better. I hope we start Rui and Vando, put Schroeder and D'Lo on the. Oh, okay, Red's saying start both of them. Put them both on the bench. So you got LeBron running point, or you got Austin running point. I feel that, man. I wouldn't mind that at all. But I don't think Darvin's going to do it. He's going to start one or the other. Now we may see that lineup. I think that's probably our best lineup. That might be the best lineup that we see. At some point down the stretch, in the game. But I don't think that. I don't see him doing both. But I'm with you, man. I like that lineup a lot. I really do. This might be a series for Beasley and Troy Brown. I'm just saying. Right now, Troy Brown. I said that last night. Or I said it coming in because Denver, they have some wings, man. They're loaded at the wing spot. So I said this might be a Troy Brown series, man, and I expect at some point, maybe we'll see him. All right, I'm right there with you, Reg Dog. Salute to you on that one because I can definitely see this being a Troy Brown. Now Beasley, I guess it's just if Beasley gets in there and he's hot, then yeah. You see KCP last night. KCP was not only playing great defense, but he was knocking down shots. There's always the opportunity for Bees to get there and do his thing. So, you probably do got to throw him in there a couple minutes and see what he got, run some actions with him and see what he can do, and if not, you sit him down. But if he's hot, he's hot. I would love to get him in there. I definitely would. The off season, we need to get a more consistent point guard that can score at all three levels, like Trae Young, Kyrie, or Dame Dolly. Yeah, I hear you, CK. I hear you. We're all hoping that D'Lo could be that guy, but the inconsistency has been there. They tried to clown AD. He was on and off every other game, but D'Lo, he's really been on and off every other game. At least with AD, when he's not on offensively, he's giving you what he's giving you defensively, right? Or he was rebounding the basketball at a high level, elite level. So when D'Lo shot angle, he gives you nothing, man. Nothing at all. That's why you're seeing Dennis out there so much, because Dennis is not so much for offensive purposes, but it's what he brings defensively. So D'Lo needs to get his shit together, or else he gonna be out of here, bro. That's a fact. And the thing is, the spotlight is gonna be on him. So we gonna figure out what the nigga made out of. We are going to figure that out. That's for sure. And it ain't no hiding, it ain't no hiding. So yeah, I hear you though, man. If D'Lo can't step up, then yeah, in the offseason we're gonna have to address that. But we'll talk about that in the offseason. Right now, we got 8 wins to grab before we talk about offseason. We got 8 wins to get. 8 of them. 8 of them, 8 of them. So let's get these last 8 and then we'll talk all things offseason. But I'm with you, CK. Gotta give Beasley at least 10 minutes. He keeps defense honest. Plus, he might get hot. Facts. You got to throw him out there. You definitely got to throw him out there. And you may have a garbage game time where you throw him out there and he gets hot, kind of like Lonnie Walker, right? Remember, Lonnie got in garbage time, game 2 and or game 3, he got in garbage time, and then he went, he ended up getting minutes. He was balling. Then they threw him in there in the lineup, for game 4, and he balled out, right? That Lonnie Walker game. So maybe you get something similar with Beasley. All right, but I'm right there with you, man. You got to throw him out there. You just got to see. You're paying the man. We got him on the roster, so you got to see what it is because in the offseason, he may not be there. In the offseason, you may have to move him. You may have to trade him. So we need to see, if he can contribute. So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. What else? Anything else y'all want to take tomorrow from last night's game? I got a few more minutes. I got to get out of here. My son has a performance. My baby boy, kindergarten boy, he has a performance this morning. So I'm here in the parking lot waiting. But I wanted to get on here and chat with you guys a little bit. But like I said, you can't have Jamal Murray dropping 31 in case dropping 21. We got to fix that. We got to get that right. And what else? AD, AD ball last night, the 40 points. I'm not, too big on that. It was a decent game. It wasn't his best game, even though he dropped the big points, the major points. It wasn't his biggest game, best game, right? I think he's had, a few other better games during the playoffs, but 40 is 40. LeBron did his thing, right? Again, LeBron had a decent game. It was just he took that bad shot. But you live with it. It is LeBron, so you ride and you die with it. If he would have made it, everybody would have been screaming, go, 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 right? So he missed it. It is what it is. But let's see what happens tomorrow night, man. Let's see what happens. I'm rooting for the Heat to beat the Celtics. I hear you, Crenshaw. Yes, go Heat. That's going to be a fire series. That starts tonight. Game 1 is tonight, so that's going to be fire. I'm looking forward to that one. I might have to check that one out. Jimmy Buckets, Jason Tatum. That's going to be a good one, man. If Jimmy can get past these Celtics, then, man, you got to give that man his flowers, bro. You got to. CK says, I was trying to tell people that Denver was a dangerous team because they have a solid starting five, a deep bench. That sweep talk got shut down last night with Joker, Jamal, and KCP performance. Right. I didn't see no sweep. At best, I could say maybe a 5-game series, but I think when you really think about it, at least 6, possibly even 7. Denver is a good team. They really are. Now, a lot of people fell off the Denver train, because at the end of the season they kind of fell off a little bit. But they picked it right back up in the playoffs, bro. So they did what, they're doing what they need to do. So, yeah, they are a really good team. They have a really, really good starting five. Of course, they're great in Jokic, right? But they have a really good starting five, and then they have a bench just like us, I think we're the deepest team in the NBA, but I think Denver is right there, man. They do have, some good guys, man. They got professionals, man. Guys who come in and play their role at a high level, like a KCP. We all know what KCP is, right? He helped us in 2020. So yeah. So you're facts right there, CK. Facts. We got this. Lakers in 5. I feel you, Reg Dog. I'm not worried again at all. Again, my prediction is Lakers win game 2 tomorrow night. We come back to Staples and we win games 3 and 4. Continue that undefeated streak in the playoffs, games 3 and 4. And then we go back to Denver. Denver wins 5, and then we come back and close it out in 6. That's my prediction. But hey, if it happens in 5, I'm happy with it. So you're saying we win the next 4? Hey, I'm with it. Let's get it. Love it, Reg Dog. Daddy, you feel me? Right, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. Hey, this is playoff basketball, man. It's not gonna be easy. Everything ain't gonna be easy. We need a little adversity. So going down 0-1, it is what it is. Now let's respond, man. We saw the adjustments made. I'm happy and I'm confident. And we saw the results when the adjustment was made. It was a little too late. But again, it wasn't just that. Denver had a lot of things go their way, man. They had some calls go their way also. I'm not even going to bring that up. Tim Lewis, that Boston Celtics fan, he was the lead officiator last night. And I don't know why they keep giving that man Lakers games when he's a verified Boston Celtics fan. But it is what it is, man. So they got some calls. And they made some shots, some lucky shots, if you will, a handful of lucky shots. And they shot the ball at a high level. I think Denver they hit their ceiling last night, to be honest. Like, it was a Lakers game 1, but that was like a Denver game 7. They played their best basketball. It can't get any better than what they played last night. And the Lakers for 3.5 quarters were awful. They played really, really bad basketball. In particular, the first quarter. I'll give you the third quarter, but in the first half, the first 2 quarters, it was bad, man. Denver came out. It was like the Lakers, everybody was prepping for a fight, and Lakers, they were unbuttoning their shirt. They were unbuttoning their shirts and, putting the gloves on and Vaseline in the hands and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Denver had that broken glass beer bottle in their hand, and they boom, just hit us straight off the jump. We wasn't ready for it. But we gonna be ready for it tomorrow night. That's for sure. You best believe that. We're not going to come out slow and lethargic like we did, in game 1. We going to be ready, and we going to be all right. And Lakers in 6, baby. Lakers in 6. That's what I got. Yeah, I picked the Lakers for tough title 18. Right, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. The first 2 series, they weren't, they weren't too difficult, in my opinion. But this one is going to be, because Denver they're a balanced team. They're really balanced. Like CK mentioned, they have a great starting 5, a really solid starting 5, and they have a bench. So they're a lot more balanced than Golden State was. Crazy to say, right? And then they're definitely a lot more balanced than the other team. We played in the first round. That team. But they got some problems brewing right now. But yeah, man. Tomorrow night, we back at it. Game 2, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. I know the guys on the East Coast, the Laker fans on the East Coast, are enjoying that, man. They finally get some good prime time basketball. They don't got to wait up and stay up all night and wait till 10 o'clock for tip-off. So shout out to them for that. I'm glad the NBA blessed them with that. But, yeah, man, it's going down, man. We are in it. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're in it to win it. So let's get after it. Thank you guys for coming through. Game 2 tomorrow night. I cannot wait. We got to get it. You want that split. That's what you want. It don't matter if it's game 1 or game 2. You just want that split. You want to get in there. You want to win one of them on their home court. And we got a great opportunity to do that tomorrow, and I think we will. And then we'll head back to LA, come back home to LA with the momentum, because we stole home court advantage. So let's get it, man. It's going down tomorrow night, going down. I can't wait. And I think we all, pretty much Lakers Nation, we all share the same sentiment. None of us really look too worried or bothered. We're all feeling confident. So let's get after it, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Salute to all of you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll tap in with you guys tomorrow for game 2. All right, purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It's Lakers over everything. We got 8 wins. 8 wins away from championship banner number 18. Tomorrow night, we're going to shut that down a little bit. We're going to take one off. It's going to be 7. All right, let's get after it, man. Again, enjoy you guys this day. Lakers over everything. We out. Salute to all of you.